the 100-foot-tall man started extinguishing the burning palace fire with his urine to save the life of the kingdom's king. Actually, a man accidentally ended up in the land of dwarfs, and out of fear, the dwarfs tied him up. Enraged, he broke all the ropes and stood up. When he stood up, he felt like he was dreaming. Then a general arrived and attacked him with a spear. Some soldiers hooked onto his pants and pulled hard, causing him to fall to the ground and lose consciousness. When he regained consciousness, he was once again tied to a cart. The people of the dwarf kingdom saw him and mistook him for a monster. When they brought him to the palace gates, he was made to stand. The beautiful princess had never seen such a gigantic man before. The next day, the dwarfs controlled him and made him plow the fields. Meanwhile, soldiers from the enemy kingdom attacked the palace. The general changed the giant man's direction so he could reach the palace and save the king and queen. The general went alone to save the princess, but Calf knew that the general was trying to act too smart. So he freed the giant man. As soon as he was released, he fought off the soldiers and rescued the princess. By the time the general arrived, the battle was already over. Pole ran towards the burning palace to save the king. As soon as he reached out his hand, it got burned. Calf told him that water was needed to extinguish the fire. Hearing this, Paul took off his big pants and started urinating on the burning palace. The general saw him doing this and tried to stop him. Finally, when Paul turned around, a little bit of the remaining water fell on the general. Although it was very strange, it ended up saving the king's life. Now, Paul became the hero of this small kingdom. The king organized a grand celebration in his honor. Paul picked up a plate of fruit and finished it in one go. The queen asked him where he had come from and how he had grown so big. Paul exaggerated and told them that he was the Prime Minister of America and had ended up there because of a giant ocean wave. Everyone was shocked to hear this and started looking at him with respect. The next day, the king had a grand palace built for him, equipped with all the luxuries he could need. Even making a single cup of coffee required 3 people. The comfort that Paul had never expected in America, he was now enjoying in this small world. If you were to find such a world, what would you expect?